fans are singing along with Bryson Stott's walk-up music.
Kyle Schwarber, the 1-2 on the way.
Para todos los fanáticos, el Citizens Bank Park swung on, hit deep right field, both score, and there's history for Schwarber. Bang, bang at the plate.
You still looking for the right-handed stats?
Maybe. Bryson Stott cleans him
Personally, I
up.
think we got hold on that call.
And a complete game for Christopher Sanchez.
Alrighty, Chasers, welcome back to a brand new edition of the Quit Chasin Show, where we often talk fills and a whole lot of life. Well, there isn't a whole lot of fills worth talking about tonight, but we wanted to bring the fun. So sit back and enjoy the ride. I'm Alex Kruger. That's Danny Gerb. Danny, say hi to the folks.
Hey, everyone. How you doing tonight, Alex?
Danny, I am doing pretty well. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
You're all right? That's good. I got to chaperone my eldest child's first little middle school dance tonight. That was amazing. That was fun. Gotta tell you, not a lot of dance songs have been added to the playlist since we were in school. Like, still heard the Apple Bottom Jeans, interesting for sixth graders. Still heard Get Low, Cotton Eye Joe, Cupid Shuffle, Cha Cha Slide. But, yeah, a couple of Cat's Eye songs, some T Swizzle. But honestly, I was kind of surprised at the music that they have at school dances these days.
Why is it on a Thursday night?
Great question. I mean, so here's the thing. It was also only an hour long. The fifth grade got an hour. The sixth grade got an hour, and that was it. And they call it a social, not a dance. So there's a DJ in the cafeteria. In the gymnasium, they had like yard-sized tic-tac-toe and kerplunk and cornhole and stuff. And then there was a photo booth in the hallway. So like, it was so funny because so many of the girls were dressed up in dresses and heels and their jewelry. You got dudes in sweats and just like you got one kid in a suit. But I don't know. It was, man, kids are dorks. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Kids are such dorks.
Yeah.
No one has game. No one knows what they're doing. Like, it's so fun and it's adorable. And like, sometimes when you hear about kids, it's good to remember, like, man, these are just like the tiniest people that don't know anything. It's okay. Like, everything's going to be fine. Kids are still humble in the right scenario. So it was a lot of fun. I loved it.
Good. Awesome. Sounds like fun. Nice, fun Thursday, 1 hour, no undue mixing of the grades dance.
It was as healthily fun as you can have in 2026.
Low.
Honestly, man, when that song came on, like, I could not help but dance a little bit. It's just, there are certain songs that it just speaks to you. Just speaks to you. Danny, we have a really big show. A really
YouTube
fun show.
Special, Alex. A YouTube special.
I know, guys. If you are listening to the show and then you get to the part where it's obvious that this is going to be visually friendly, go ahead and hop onto the YouTube page and check it out. Maybe I'll just edit the game time and nothing else. Who knows? But we're going to have a YouTube special available for the show because, Danny, I've been asking for it for 3 years. Ever since season 1, I've said, hey, let's do a Hot Ones episode. Okay? And for 3 years, you've rebuffed me respectfully, and I respected it. But tonight, you're like, there's nothing worth talking about the fills, but we have to give the people something. Let's do the Hot Ones. And I'm so happy you saw this moment.
Yeah, I had nothing in the bag. We had to give the people something, and here's the deal, Phil's fans. If you want to know our thoughts on what's going on in Philadelphia's Philly season up to date, 150 games left. We are aware of that. Go back and listen to anything from our last 2 seasons. That's why we're not doing it.
We had a time last season where we literally said, here are all of the episodes that perfectly describe where we're at. And you could literally listen to those again. And so to any of our sleuths out there that want to check that out, you could probably do it. And it's probably, all right. But having said that, before we get to the Hot Ones, we're still going to give you the fills. Dave, I know that you follow the fills through us. I want you to know what's going on. Only Quit Chasin can. So with that being said, let's quick run through the weeks that were. Texas takes 2 of 3 to open the season. Game 1 featured a Schwarbomb and a bomb, but not much else. And the rest of the weekend's offense was just as pitiful. General consensus is in, same old Phils. Second series, Phillies dropped the first game, but win the series versus the Texas Rangers. Series began where Texas left off. And we were all on the ledge, fully assured these bumps were done. But then we got the Painter debut, and it was majestic. And at least for one night in April, we saw the prince that was promised. Then Justin Crawford, the most sure thing prospect in the organization, continued to be, well, a sure thing. A walk-off hit in the final game led to that stupid thing we call belief. Next up, Philly Bats wake up before another nap in a 2-1 series win. People did not love this series at all. First game against Colorado was a matchup of two Italian Jesus cosplayers, Aaron Nola and Michael Lorenzen, trying to see who was the prodigal son in Sons of Italy. We tagged Lorenzen for 7 runs in the first and made sure he bled out on Mount Sinai. That's right, Mom, a Good Friday deep cut. But after that game, the Phils played tight, and the Phils didn't think to let Jesus pitch on Easter Sunday. Instead, let Taiwan count his 30 pieces of silver on the mound. That's right, a twofer. Lastly, Phils win their first opener at Oracle in 14 years, and then they never score another run. Phillies got shut out in back-to-back games against San Francisco. It isn't about losing 2 of 162. It's about non-competitive at-bats from supposed all-star caliber players. Right now is one of those times where Harper is hot and none of the other guys are. Topper is still resisting putting the best players on the field every night. The team is the same thing we've watched for the last few years. This isn't one of the fun stretches, guys. And that is the weeks that were.
That's absolutely right. It's not about these. So even at their most dreadfulness, they're playing 500 baseball, right?
And that's the most frustrating thing. Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. They haven't played anyone yet. They haven't been pitched to. Mackenzie Gore was the toughest pitcher they've seen, right?
Again,
who else could it have been?
They lost the series to the Giants, and that's a team that is right on the cusp of playoffs. I don't know. This team, when you have, it might be one of those stupid, weird, dumb Marlins seasons. It seems maybe where they just ride vibes all the way to the World Series, like 97 and 03. Who knows? But I don't know. We're in for a long season, folks, and there's going to be stretches where they're fun to watch, and there's going to be stretches where they're not fun to watch, and then there's going to be stretches where you do not want to watch. Right now, I'm kind of I don't feel like watching it, especially those late night games. Like, I'm not going out of my way to schedule watching the Phils. I'll catch up on the box scores, but I'm good. So we're going to follow 162, but I'm not watching 162. Dano?
Yeah, no, I'm just still going to follow 162. I didn't, the San Fran ones late at night, I didn't get to those, man. It was Easter week. It was late at night. I'm still trying to get up on this team. I have a feeling the season, and I don't want it to go this way, is going to be a microcosm of Bryce Harper. Now, hear me out. It's right now they're like 20th in the 20s of every offensive category, and they'll make their way up to the higher ends of the 10s and even top 5s of some by the time the season's all said and done. And that's largely because of the large swaths of just piling on numbers that they will inevitably do sometime in the middle of this summer. And dude, I'm tired of it. For me, that's not the thing. Like the deadfulness, nothing for them to make up their numbers in this one dump batch. It's kind of like Harper, man. Like that one home run makes up for his 24 consecutive terrible at bats.
Yep.
No, I'm tired of that crap. I'm tired. Good for you. You all make up your numbers in this one number dump, but I don't want to watch the crap in between. And I get it, it's baseball, but that needs to it's baseball talk needs to just fucking stop. And Kyle coming in after the one Colorado game and it's baseballing us, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. This team is so fucking frustrating.
It is. It really is. And honestly, the whole it's baseball thing is immediately null and void because we have too big of a sample size now. We have way too large of a sample size to say that's baseball. No, this is not baseball. This is terrible approaches. This is a poorly managed team that is not held accountable when they are in slumps. This is a very lackadaisical, hands-off approach and just hoping on vibes and feelings that the right guys are going to get hot at the right time. Maybe Bryson Stott isn't hitting like a G because you keep messing with him in the order and taking him out of the field. He is, but again, Edmundo Sosa is also amazing. So I don't know, but it's just it's not worth the time. It's not.
No, and it's like, again, Schwarber starting with his baseball talk. How many times did Topper say they're trying to do too much? That's how he ended the season, him saying they're trying to do too much. Like, people are getting tired of hearing this. They're getting tired of watching Dombrowski sit on his hands for the third year in a row and run out Bohm as our cleanup hitter again for, season 3.5. I'm going to say 3.5 because you were fully expecting Reese to do it before he got hurt in spring training. So 3.5. You didn't fix that hole for 3.5 fucking seasons. Tell us it's a good club and run that crap out again. Like, people are finally pushing back on state-run propagandist Ben Davis. Like, he was on WIP this morning and got audibly gaffed at by whatever that one lunkhead's name is, when he was like, well, they were trying to do too much. And homeboy just blasted him like, dude, we've been hearing that. We've been hearing that for years. What's the answer to like getting that figured out? And he's right. And that's how I feel. It's just frustrating, man. We sat there the whole offseason being like, nothing got done. Nothing got fixed. It's going to be the same thing. And then not only is it the same thing, you're hearing the broken record of they're trying to do too much. It's baseball. They'll slug. Who? Point to the slug on this team. Kyle and maybe yes, exactly. And Kyle's not having the 56 season again. And that's no, exactly. So there's a slug. And cool, who are they gonna slug for? The nobody on base, even though people have been getting on.
So I think part of why Danny has exceeded his F word count for the entire season already in this preamble to the show. I'm telling you, you got hot. And that's why we also didn't come last week, because, like, again, we've just been hot. If you saw the text
thread. We did a show last week, Alex.
You know what? We did do a show last week, and it was full of all our hope and happiness. Mm-hmm. So that I think it's the insult of treating us like we're idiots, treating us like we don't know any, treating us like we're 4-year-olds, and you're just telling us, like, don't worry, they're going to get hot. It's fine. No,
they are. They are going to get hot, and they're going to get their numbers in bunches.
But it's going to be frustrating as hell,
right? And then we're going to see them do nothing for a long period of time as well. Like, oh my lord!
2011, we won over 100 games, and it was the most piss poor over 100 games you've ever seen.
Boom's coming back, right? They're signing him. Dombrowski is unable to not resign. Like,
this whole core, we have to keep them together forever.
Right. I mean, he's signing Bohm. You can't get rid of anyone. In 2023, when you needed, apparently Bohm, I'm praying Bohm brings a beer into the dugout, or anyone, just bring a beer into the dugout. Apparently that's the only way you get to leave this team. Like,
but not until the following season.
Bring in
and you get to leave with all your money.
Looks absolutely dreadful now that he's done on PDs. Like, can't find a strike zone to save his life. Like, you don't have to bring these guys back. You didn't have to bring JT back on an extra year because you didn't get Bo Bichette, because that is a comparable bring back. Like, oh my God. And all those people the whole offseason, those like, you need to re-sign Kyle. Where are you going to get 56 at? Well, not from Kyle. That was a one season of a lifetime. You're not getting the 56 back from him. He did it once. You go out and get 220 guys. Get 220 guys.
Well, and the way that Kyle's swinging right now, he's swinging for one of those like 185 but 40 home run seasons where it's literally home run or strikeout. Like more strikeouts. I
really don't want to do this year, man.
I know. You know what, Danny? That's why we're going to have fun. That's why you and I are going to create the fun when the Phils don't.
I've been watching the Orioles.
I've been following the Pirates. They've been actually kind of enjoyable to your parents are kind of.
Yeah, my parents are following the Pirates. I've been keeping an eye on them.
Connor's got some juice. I like their closer, and you always got y'all skin.
All right. Hey, we're going to do a quick little media stables because I want to bring this up.
Okay. Love that. All right, folks. Media stables.
Oh, well, yeah. We want to give a shout out to our J Cave correspondent and his radio show. Alex, please help me out.
100%, guys. So our J Cave correspondent, Mr. Carter Vance, he was also our producer for last year's 999. If you're watching the show, you can go back and watch the live coverage of it. Skip to halfway after the technical difficulties. Trust me. But Carter had his first episode of his show, The Locker Room, on Westchester University Radio. It is Mondays from 5 to 6. You can access it online.
Welcome to Jim Jordan's Locker Room.
Carter's a natural, man. He has
he's
a
good.
great delivery, a great diction. He knows his stuff. There's no real ums and uhs. And I really like he did this thing where like it'll get real soft and real crazy, but then like announce his answer. Like he's like, "Are we really doing this, guys? Are we really doing this?" And I loved it. He's a natural.
So the reason I bring it up in Media Stables, he talked about the watchability list that an ESPN released.
And I had read it that day before he talked about it, and I'm so glad he brought it up.
I heard it from him on his radio show. That is why it's Media Stables.
Let me give you the journey of watching this thing. So I saw MLB Watchability Index, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, there's 30 teams. I'm going to hope the Phillies are at least 22. Like 22 seems reasonable, okay? So I'm up in the 30s. I'm like, okay, I'm scrolling down. Sometimes I read the blurbs. This time I'm like, all right, I just want to see the Phillies. So I'm getting past 25. I'm like, okay, decent. Past 20. What's going on here? Then we get into 13s. And I'm like, okay, they need to be here. Then I get to the 5 and I'm like, wait a minute. How have we not like this? This is suspect. What's going on? And I keep scrolling until I finally find the Phillies in the number 1 spot on the watchability index. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. This makes no sense.
Joke. An absolute joke. That is just, they look at names on paper.
National media saying Kyle Schwarber hits 56. You have Bryce Harper and Trey Turner. You have names and Andrew Painter, Justin Crawford, maybe Aiden Miller. But like, again, yes, they are names. That's it right now. They are names and paychecks. That does not mean production.
Watch Turner come into the box with ducks on the pond, just itching to swing at the first pitch. Just itching.
All of them have no discipline. They're all just like waiting to get to Ponderosa after the game.
Our buddy Jack on his podcast today said it looks like he's just can't wait to get out.
Who's that? Which one?
Our buddy Jack.
No, I mean,
Turner,
who can't wait?
Turner.
Okay,
Turner comes up the bat looking like he can't wait to get out.
Like, guys, I am not here to swing the bat. Like, we got prima donnas, man. It's a whole team of Dorns, and that ain't going to do it.
Well, yeah, ESPN, man, it's proof they're just looking at paper, names on paper.
Some AI list put that together, man. And then they just filled in the reasoning.
Because I'm watching it, and I'm watching the O's, and I'm having more fun watching the O's.
Again, same with the Pirates, man. They're the traffic cone, like, they have spirit, they have spunk. Every other team has some fun and some spunk. Philly's just ugh.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm able to watch the O's or check the Pirates game out. Or the other day, I was watching the Toronto Dodgers.
Yeah.
And like those are pleasant, fun baseball games. It might not be you take the fandom out. Maybe that's what's going on here,
but it ain't gonna piss you off.
No, it hasn't been. The Phils are just so frustrating. It's almost like we told you so, even though like everyone told them so, except for the front office. It was like,
it's one of those we told you so's that doesn't actually feel good. I told you so, and I don't want to have to rub this in your face, but I feel like someone needs to. Danny, let's stop talking about the Phils.
I know I was hotter and angrier than I wanted to be.
Never expected it, and this again, folks. I cannot stress it enough. This is why we are having fun tonight. So let's have some fun. Yeah,
not in the best mood. So
I've noticed. But that's okay. The fun will get us there, folks. Danny, I don't know about you. I'm hungry. Let's eat.
I've been picking.
Damn, I've not. I've been holding back because I don't want to get full accidentally. Folks, tonight Danny and I each have 5 sauces and our 5 items for dipping. Danny has wings. I have nuggets. Excited. We're gonna take a bite and answer a question. We'll let you know what sauce we're sampling, but buckle up, grab a glass of milk, and as the late great Judge Mills Lane always said, let's get it on. What is your, just before we get started, Danny, what is your go-to? Nice.
Yeah.
What is your hot sauce remedy when you need to cool down? What do you go for?
And I just probably slug water and just snot my way through it.
Yep, I'm a ranch guy. Usually I can like dip a couple of French fries in some ranch, and then I'm cool.
No, I'll just do the slug water. Muscle through it. I find some of that stuff. See, what I don't like about the ranches or the blue cheese or the drinking milk stuff, or when you get like that dairy phlegm that gets caught,
Yes.
and then that heat acid is also caught with it. And you're like, this is worse.
That add in there a shitty light beer. Ugh.
Oh man,
Oh
no.
man, dude, my stomach hurts just thinking about that.
Yeah. You would.
Oh.
I literally like felt the bubble guts when you said
Yeah.
it.
Like a
Seriously.
really thick IPA.
Like the sympathy pains. Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
All right, Danny. So what is your first sauce in the evening?
I like to poop on a toilet. I feel that's what someone would say. I don't know. Yeah, I left them downstairs. But I think I'm not the world's biggest hot sauce guy.
Okay.
So I don't have the greatest ones, but I tried to pick stuff that had the highest amount of flames on the label.
Dude, I did the same thing when I found my fifth bottle of the night.
Because you know there's dudes that are like hot sauce guys.
Correct.
Or like go to conventions and have like holsters and stuff.
Correct. I'll watch a few episodes of Star Trek, but I'm not going to a convention. I feel the same way about hot sauce. Like I'll have 6 bottles, but I'm not making a trip.
Yeah, I hear you. But I did the best that I think I could, and I think my first one, I'm just keeping it simple with a Tabasco.
I love that.
Starting, I think that's probably the lowest one of my heats. I don't know.
That makes sense. I also started what I don't really know how these things, like I've tried mostly all of them, so I think I know, but for my first one, in honor of the show's name, this is the Hot Ones traditional buffalo hot sauce. Yeah, I thought, might as well keep it simple. I got my little ramekin.
Nice. It's just a bowl.
You know what?
Small bowl.
I spent enough time in the restaurant industry, Danny. I'm going to call it the right thing.
It's a small bowl.
It is. Shall we take our first bites?
You pronounce small bowl weird. I thought you were supposed to ask a question.
I don't know. Should I ask the question and then?
I don't know. I watched like a half of one of these.
I've watched so much of them. I'm going to ask you eat. Take the bite.
Okay.
And then while you answer, I'll take my bite. All right.
Okay.
Question number 1.
Yeah.
Mountains or beach for a mental health weekend? So you get to assume that the weather and the insects are at ideal levels for the duration of the stay. Which one would you rather go to for a mental health vacay day?
I mean, it's the season dependent.
Again, weather and okay. All right. Expand upon it.
Well, I am a mountain guy. Winter and spring, and a beach guy summer and fall.
Okay. That's a really good answer.
Yeah. So the one of these that I did watch was Frankie Muniz and Bryan Cranston.
Oh, the verses. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a different format, but okay.
Oh, okay. All right. But
because that is either you answer the question or take the bite.
Frankie Muniz was taking big bites and get all, ooh, this might be a long evening. The Tabasco. I in there.
Really?
Well, I'm not the world's biggest hot sauce guy. I thought
fair enough.
Beginning. But Bryan Cranston's advice to Frankie Muniz was, hey, this isn't for eating. Like you're not getting your food in.
Right. This is for show. This is for an experience. All right. For me, man,
yeah,
I think especially if insects are the ideal, like I'm cool with insects. I just don't want them overrunning my life. I'm gonna go mountains. I really am. I enjoy
full time.
Yeah, no matter what. If it's ideal weather, I'm always going to rather be in the solitude of the mountains than the publicness of the beach. And I guess that's where it is for me. When I need to get away, my job, like my life is so
you're gonna fly away.
Who's that? Kravitz?
Yeah.
Love that. So no, I'm going mountains 24/7. Woo!
Nice.
All right. Nice. I'm here for it. All right, let's move on to our second. So there is a little inn in Mount Gretna, Pennsylvania, in Lancaster County.
I'm familiar.
Yes. They have the Jigger Shop. To those of you confused what that is a Jimmy or a sprinkle. So it's an ice cream shop. Really, really, really cool outdoor amphitheater. And And they have an amazing place called the Porch and Pantry, Inn. It's a place to get food.
One jigger of gin per pound of body weight.
You know it. So they have their own bottles. They make and ferment their own hot sauce on site. And I got one a year or two ago. Loved it. Just recently went and got another bottle. I have not actually tried this one. So this is going to be my first foray. What's your heat, brother?
You remember when I got real hot about the fills?
Yep.
Again, not a hot sauce guy, so I grabbed what I had. And this is a sriracha, the rooster sauce.
Ooh, love
sriracha.
it. Love that. All right, so you go ahead and take your first bite, and I will do the same, I guess. So the second question, all right. Oh shit, this is real good. This is like a sweet and sour Szechuan sauce.
I almost feel like that should have been number one.
Dude, me too. This one's more sweet than hot.
Yeah,
sorry, this one was called Frank's Red Hot or Hank's Red Hot. Hank's Red Hot.
I also never put Tabasco on anything. That could also have been part of it, where like I put sriracha on it.
That makes sense. All right, so question number deuce. Maybe I'll answer first this time, I guess. But
okay,
Danny and I, both musicians. Danny much better than me. But when did you know that the rock star dream was over? For me, honestly, it was when I left for college. The band I was in high school kind of more or less disbanded come spring, and I never really joined back into anything, and I was never confident enough in my abilities, either acting or singing, to be willing to risk it all and bet on myself and kind of go for it. So I just never did. Also, can't play anything other than drums, so it's hard to be a one-person thing. So how about you?
Band on the run. Bands on the run. Never died, Alex. I'm a rock star in my day-to-day life, bro.
Uh-huh. How dare you?
You knew that. So what are you talking about? Like making it? Like when did
you, I guess, like
quote
decide
unquote making it get signed, big distro deal, tour the world?
When did you accept that you were going to be a working man professional more than someone that made his life off of music?
So I think probably the whole time. I think my high school band. My high school band was like when I first started playing with like those guys.
Ash?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I first started playing with those guys, I think like, you know, me and Dan would run around and be like, "You rockstar dreams." Definitely like me and Adam would talk about, you know, life that was on the road, you know what I mean? But no, all like the bands after high school, no, we would talk in Burnt Hogan, we would talk about the $40,000 rocker. Like, hey man, there is such a thing as a $40,000 rocker that like, you know, plays the festival fairly reasonable, maybe gets a small distro deal, plays some shows, some big shows, like maybe even headlines a mid-size like venue, but you know, also has their whatever their day job is, and we kind of were like, let's try to be the $40,000.
I like that.
And then
there you go.
And then at one point after that band with some of the same guys, it got to a point where they were still doing it, and some of them are still doing it, where I was like, I want to cut my hair. You know, I don't want to present myself in such a dirtball way, but still want to be around the scene. So
I like it. You're now like one of the emissaries. You're one of the old heads, you know?
I am. And that's actually part of it too. Like
that's you're part of the culture. I love that.
Yeah, running around with Burnt Hogan, we were going to, you know, there was always the guys my age at this point, you know, like following the 20-something-year-old bands, and I vowed to never be that dude. Or you would see like the old the old man band that would play after us or something and be like, yeah, these guys have been around the scene for a while, and I just don't want to do that. I just didn't want.
You like to get your 8 hours of sleep now that you've hit 40, you know?
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
I get that. I absolutely get that. No, I love that. That's a great answer. So here's the deal, Danny. Question number 3 was supposed to be, what are you feeling? I'm afraid to ask.
I got real hot about it.
Yeah, I'm afraid to ask you that. So I want you to come up on the spot with a question while I introduce my next thing. Now I'm getting into my hot stuff.
I'll do what are you feeling? Because I want to know what you're feeling.
All right. Word. So I'll introduce my sauce, and while you're introducing yours, I'll take my bite and then I'll answer. But I have from the Pepper Palace, Heat of the Night with a K, Reaper hot sauce. One of my coworkers got this in a gift exchange, doesn't like hot stuff. So I was like, all right, let's do this dance. This was pretty hot. So
Remember that old cop show in the Heat of the Night?
I do not.
Oh, my grandma loved it.
Oh, nice. We were a Rescue 911 extended family.
Oh, it wasn't that kind of cop show. It was like a written drama.
Like Cop Rock? Oh, okay. Like NYPD show.
Yeah, like he came on after Matlock.
Right after Mad About You. I got you. All right. So what is your third sauce of the evening?
Frank's Red Hot Nassau Hot.
Yes. Oh, fuck.
That's a good one, too.
Boy. Oh, man. That's the Scoville. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
My next two will get significantly hotter.
Next two are going to hurt, buddy. Okay. This is something.
Ugh.
All right. So here's what I'm feeling.
Yeah. Yes, please.
I honestly feel numb. When they win, I don't feel anything. When they lose, I don't feel anything. I have them on. Maybe I pay attention. Maybe I don't. If they're down by 6 in the fourth, I'll give up. I'll follow the scoreboard, and if it looks like something cool is happening, I'm gonna tap in. But they've worn out their welcome, and it's it's like tingling. Like the tip of my tongue is tingling right now. I'm about to find out if I have cavities. Let me tell you. Yeah. Anyways, so I don't have fun watching them right now. I don't. It's every runner left on pisses me off. Every 1-2-3 inning pisses me off. Every runner allowed on base pisses me. Like everything that they do makes me mad. Not even mad, just like, okay, who cares? Like you have burnt me. I've built up the walls around my heart where it comes to the Phillies, and like huff and they puff. I don't know how they're going to blow that wall down because until October, whatever, man. Like it's not worth watching 2 straight shutouts against the Giants to see a 7-run first inning in Colorado.
No, it's just not.
It's not sitting through hoping for the comeback game. Like, oh man, did you see we came back from 8 in the 8th? Well, we were down 8-0 in the 8th. So no, I didn't.
Right. I think you said in a faster way, like I was saying, I don't want to watch the 24 terrible at bats to see the 1 out.
Nope. It's just not worth it. Like, I love Justin Crawford. I love he's hitting 300 over 300.
Kind of. So here's the ready for this. I'm very glad Crawford is up. We had to get a look at this kid, some youth injection, all this other thing. His one trick, I've seen it already.
He does it really well, though.
Sure, he does. Where he came to 6, 9, 12.
Yeah.
12.
It's the hottest Philly I've seen start in like 4 years.
Sure, I hear you, but we're 12 games into it. I'm tired of his trick. Like, it's good. I'm glad we have a guy that's doing that. But, like, his ceiling is doing that trick in the 1 hole.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, better and worse guys have made a career out of that trick. Like,
No, I hear you, and then like I know I sound like I completely diminished it, and I did, but I'm also like,
That's not the
if
trick.
that is
but
right,
it
and if
is. But
that's
it is because he gets on
and if,
base. He Billy
and if
Beans it.
that well, okay, cool, right? He gets on base, and then you got Mr. Swing at first pitch, everything non-competitive at bats, not even giving him a chance to use his speed to steal a bat.
That's
Like,
not
you
his
gotta
fault.
get.
Yes,
No, that's not his fault. That's the batter that bats after him.
that's the roster construction. That's all of that. That's
So
everything else.
why? Yeah. So like, why are we even gonna watch him do that trick when the guy that you have coming up next to him is then like putting the kibosh on his trick?
I get that,
You
man.
know
That's
what I
fair.
mean? Like,
I do.
like
It's tough.
you throttled, you governed your engine.
Yeah, but again, he's the only thing that brings me joy. Honestly, by the way, how much do the baseball gods hate Orion Kerkering? Like that's just cruel. His very first batter back is a tapper to him, and he's got the yips. He yipped it.
If I was in a better mood, and if I was in a better mood and you get so hot at the top of the show, I would have made a little more jokes about it and be like, so the answer to Kerkering not throwing the first is he's not even go for the ball.
He was so scared. And that was that a Marchand?
Yeah.
Okay, like, so that didn't help things either.
It was a Marchand game. Yeah, like that, just standing there looking at it, making Marchand
just begging Marchand with his little puppy dog eyes to pull up and please get this ball.
Yeah,
please,
absolutely.
Please
like that's great. Oh, okay. I know how to never be in this situation again. I'm never gonna touch the freaking ball. Like that.
That is
you gotta hand it to him.
But is that not everything about this team? That's Kyle swinging out of his shoes every single time. I mean, Bryce's arrogant little like, oh man, his little post-game interview or whatever after that one game where he was hot. And I mean to say that one game that he was hot.
That one game.
Yeah. So again, I can get worked up about the Phils. I can get worked up real damn easy about the Phils, but for the most part, I try to stay zen and just try to not care.
All right. It's more the frustration is I just don't have until the regime change. I have no faith in this.
Why would you? And why should you? And how could you? How could you? All right, that's a good one. Let's move on to number 4, Danny. I just bought this tonight because I wanted something else to round out my crew. And I was looking for something that sounded cool. So I have Woodstock Ghost Pepper Hot Sauce. All right. And that it seems pretty hot according to the little thermometer.
Yes. All right.
But
cool.
I don't know the conversion table of all of the thermometers on all of the different bottles. So is this the same scale as that scale? I don't know.
I think 1.5 peppers is equal to a full flame. I think that's the conversion.
All right, I have 4 notches on the thermometer.
It's the thermometer.
I have 4 out of 5 notches, but you have to imagine these notches also probably have an exploding 6th.
Yeah. So
is that 4 peppers? Or is that
what you? I think what you actually have to do, you have to convert the notches to peppers, and then you have to convert the peppers to flames.
Okay. Do you have a Subject 5 notebook? Do they have that chart in it, that conversion chart?
I do not, and I hope they still have those.
You know what, Danny? I am going to go to Staples at some point in the near future, and I'm going to find out if those were they mead or were they 5-star. I don't know which marble bound.
I think they were mead. I think they were mead.
Okay.
I remember being a young Danny Gerb. That's
buddy, 4 different lyrics books. Yeah.
Getting getting one of those, and then for school, and looking in the inside of that little, because it had cheat sheets for a couple that being like, I'm gonna be able to know everything with this.
I did not even know why those things. Like I knew they were there, but never put the 2 and 2 together. Like, oh, word! I could just use this anytime I need it. That's awesome. And didn't they even have grams to gallons and liters? I could use that in my daily cooking life in my kitchen.
That's ahead of me. I don't know.
I don't either.
So
anyways, I got 4 peppers, and my stomach is starting to feel it.
the Yellowbird habanero. I think it's from REI.
Ooh, okay. All right. I'm here for it. Let's take these bites.
REI got rid of their in-store kayaks, by the way. I'm very upset. Got me amped up.
Aw. Funny you should say that, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 4, and you can't say the Phillies. What's got you amped up these days?
Well, it's obviously the Phillies, but no, I'll stick with the REI in-store kayak thing. So here's the deal.
Holy shnikes. Oh, wow. Okay.
This has this,
There's a vinegar in this to this.
This one is, sorry, REI Yellowbird, you're not good. You're not good.
Okay.
They're in-store kayaks. Now, here's the thing. You should know this. It's about 10 to 6 years ago. The Susquehanna River Trail Association opened up about, I think, 30-some islands that you can primitive camp on. They're first come, first served. You just, launch at whatever spot you want up and down the Susquehanna River from, I think it's Marysville to something south. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
I'm dying, Danny.
So I did that last summer and it was great, and I want to do it again. The problem is I got a little too heavy for my kayak, and plus all the gear, the backpacking gear and all that stuff they kept with it. I was taking on water for a good chunk of that weekend. So I wanted to look at some new beefier kayaks. And we have 14 that you can get, but they don't have them in store anymore. So, what is the point? I can look at dimensions and everything on the internet. I want to sit in one. I want to see it. I want to knock on it. You know what I mean? I just want to pick it up. I want to do all the stuff that you do with big purchases.
Yes. I have run out of beverages. I'm going to pause.
And that's why I said, that's my dong you're stepping on.
Classic Danny Gerb. All right, folks. I have now gotten a glass of ice cold water and a refill for my ice cold water. I don't know what the hell's in this ghost pepper thing, but I died a little bit there.
All right. Well, the ghost pepper one is my last one.
Best of absolute luck. My last one is a Reaper, so that's dope. I'm going to die. All right. So what's got me amped up these days?
We can be like they are, or what they could be like we are. I don't know the lyrics.
I don't either.
Okay.
All right. So I wanted to go with what's got me amped up being a homeowner, but I feel like I've done that 19 times already.
You have.
I really have. So maybe I just suck at being a homeowner. So what's got me amped up? You know what? There's some really great television on these days, which again, I've done this 1,000 times too. So DTF St. Louis, really solid, coming up on the finale this week. Shrinking, the season 3 and the concept art finale. Daredevil season 2 is wrapping up. You got the Punisher standalone. You've got Rooster, Steve Carell. You got the Scrubs reboot. A lot of good stuff out there. So that always has me amped up. And that's the other reason why, I'm not going to give the Phils 3 hours in my viewing window when I have other things I could do with that time.
They say we ain't gonna die.
Okay.
All right.
Last question, Danny. And folks, because this is a Quit Chasin', we always end our Quit Chasin' with a love it, hate it. And after going through all this, I think karma is getting me back for what this last question is that I came up with. And B, it's going to be hot. So as you heard, Danny's is a ghost pepper. Mine is a Reaper. Right. It also probably doesn't help that I'm eating I'm like dunking the entire damn thing because I've noticed on hot ones they'll put like a dab, and I am just eating the whole goose and the gander.
I tossed it.
Oh gosh, this is so good.
I tossed them before I brought them up.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
That also explains why you're like, I'm pretty sure this. All right.
Oh, I laid them out in a way.
I understand. All right, Danny.
I did drum flat.
Nice.
To kind of be like, oh, I started this way, so I could keep track. Oh, all right, Alex, I got you. I know where you're at now.
Danny, love it, hate it, religion.
Yeah, this one sucks. Alex.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, the Reaper is like a very fun little lazy river now after having that tsunami down my throat.
Yeah, I'm on my ghost pepper, and oh man, Ooh.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, it's I love it. I love it, and it's I love it, and it's truest form.
I love that. I am not necessarily an organized religion guy. I think once you start organizing religion, you leave it open to nefarious people having an influence over how you worship and how you see, etc. Especially in today's day and age. So I'm down with God. You know me, but he and I have our own little relationship. Because I also
it's complicated.
It is complicated. It has been on Facebook since 2003. But it's also kind of I've never felt comfortable being cocky enough to assume that I picked the right religion. Because it could be so many. It could also be ones that we don't know about that has it right. So I don't want to go up to the pearly gates and him be like, psych, Jewish for heaven. I'm like, damn it, I was Catholic. I didn't even have a chance. So I don't know. I also think that God's more chill than spiteful. That's how I like to feel it. But he lets us screw up.
I mean,
he's like a free range parent when it comes to humanity.
I am no theologian, but I also believe that he is way more like, hey, my man, I love you. Then I'm cooking something up.
All right, cast God in your mind. What actor is portraying the God that you have in your mind?
Man, wow. What a question, huh?
Mine's Kevin Klein. Nice. I actually was watching Dogma the other night. It's awesome. I'm going with Kevin Klein.
And we lost Alex, which is fine. I'm fine with it. We'll give him a moment, but I'm not going to pause it because we paused it too many times in a row with our buddy being like, hold on. The ghost pepper made me all farty or whatever he said. And
I don't understand how any of that happened. Like the entire computer just shut itself down. That's so weird.
Well, we hear you, and we're still on because I didn't pause it.
No, I heard that when I came back. So
I was just free balling it.
Love it. Thank you. So yeah, religion.
Episode.
You know what? No, I think it's good. I think it's good. I think the last 10 minutes of this episode are going to be sus. Just like a 999. It's us and food, Danny. This is how we do at this point.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
All right, let's end it.
I got a little hotter about the Bills than I wanted to.
You got ghost pepper hot, Danny. That was your Scoville level as far as the Phillies go. But you needed to let it out. You did. And you let it out more than a Jack or an Anthony does. And I'm going to stop interrupting you now.
Yeah, I mean, I felt it today. Like the city, it was palpable. Like people were pissed off about the Topper press. Like the anger that comes after Dombo pressers. People were that angry about like just listening to Topper. Like I don't think this guy. I thought with the extension, whatever. He's seeing his way to the end of this season. I don't know anymore. People are angry. And like if the fan base has or if the organization has their pulse on anything that's going on, it's prudent or prove that they don't. So I don't really know, but I don't think he makes it.
He can't. There's just no way. Honestly, I don't see this team play. But then again, this team celebrates mediocrity so well. Of like, don't worry, you're going to hit 30 home runs in 2 months, and then that's going to inflate everybody's numbers so that at the end of the season, oh, well, he did hit 275. Yep. Yeah, in 12-1 games.
Yeah, I know.
What can you do?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, they're gonna have to go on a skid, but like even like just like the mismanagement of this roster, which like the roster is what it is, and it's got its flaws, but it's gonna needs to be managed correctly. I mean, the fact that we were resting Crawford game 4 for a much needed rest, like the 22-year-old much needed rest.
Either that's BS or we have the worst conditioning coaches in the universe.
Right. I mean, it just shows how bad Marsh is. Center, the whole Dombro talking up Otto all off season that we now have to run him out in left field where it is evident he has no idea what the hell he is doing in left field. But we talk so high, Otto, got a good club, have a good club, that we have to bring him out every 2 or 3 games. Like some of these lineups absolutely dreadful. It's just the completely mismanaged team from the front office to the offseason to the manager putting these players on the field. I need a regime change, man.
I think so. I think so.
The bullshit of all of this is they're going to be in the high 80s to low 90s wins and in the postseason, and everyone's going to be like, look at you calling for a regime change. But it needs to be done. If you want to win one, or do you want to be the Pittsburgh Steelers and go 8-8 every year and get into the playoffs? And that's all good because everyone comes through the gates and they're going to the playoffs. Because that's what's going to happen. They're going to come through the gate. They're going to have a decent schedule. They're going to make the post because this wild card era of
everybody makes it.
Half each league makes it. I don't know. You're getting 3 teams from a division every year. Why not be the NL East? So nothing's going to change unless there's a change.
No, but damn it, folks, we're still going to bring you the fills whenever we feel like it. Will we go next week? Probably not. We came this week. I think that's good enough. I'm going to keep pitching After Darks until we do it in season 1. So keep tuned for whenever that may be. But go ahead.
Yeah, if you haven't figured it out, we're slowly morphing away from our Phil stuff and doing more 80s because of what we said this whole show.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just not fun. So we'll have fun. Danny, take us out.
Hey, we'll do better next time, I promise. That ant thing. We're not doing it. Where are we?